Hello friends, today we are talking about electric current with Subhash. Electric current. What is electrical potential difference? Electrical potential difference is defined as the work done by per unit of charge while moving of charge between 2 points is an electric field. Delta V equals to work by Q equals to minus EQ delta X by Q equals to minus E delta X. In data booklet is written as E equals to delta V by delta X. You can say that the negative sign indicates that the direction of decreasing potential is the same as the field direction. Is called electrical potential difference. What is called electric power? We can calculate the energy produced by electricity. Power equals to work done by time equals to energy transfer from time taken equals to electrical energy by time taken. Here P equals to power, W equals to work, E equals to electrical energy, T equals to time, seconds. Electrical energy is joules and P equals to W by T equals to E by T. W means watt, T means time, E means joule, J means joule. We said that W equals to Q into V equals to I into T into V. 1 watt equals to 1 joule by second. Now we are talking about what is electric current. What is an electric current? Electric current is the rate of flow of electrons in a conductor. The SI unit of electric current in the ampere. You can see the electrons are moving in the diagram. I equals to Q delta Q by delta T, and here the battery is connected to a cold wire and hot wire. In both wires the electrons are moving in opposite directions. When we connect to the battery, they move in the same direction as here shown. What is electric power? Electric power is the rate per unit time at which electrical energy is transferred by an electric circuit. The SI unit of power is watt. The electrical power SI unit is watt and joule per second. Electrical power is usually produced by electric generators but can also be supplied by sources such as electric batteries, as we are seeing everyday batteries, HW batteries. It is usually supplied to businesses and homes as domestic mains electricity by the electric power industry through an electric power grid. Electric power can be delivered over long distance by transmission lines and used for applications such as motion, light or heat with high efficiency. Electric shock. Electric shock overview. I am saying about electric shock overview. An electric shock occurs when a person comes into contact with electrical energy source. Electrical energy flows through a portion of the body causing a shock. Exposure to electrical energy may result in on injury at the or not many result in devastating damage or death. Burns are the most common injury from electric shock. What is electromotive force? EMF. To keep the current flowing through the conductor, there must be a force pushing the charges through the conductor. It is called electromotive force. The pushing of charges through the conductor is known as electromotive force. As you are seeing here, the AC generator is producing electricity without battery connection. The AC generator can produce without battery current. Now you are seeing the household usage. For one switchboard, there is a fuse up to 20 amperes. Again, for TV, it need to be used 6 amperes, 8 amperes for fridge, 2 amperes for bulb, 4 amperes for fan. Heater is 7 amperes. If heater is on, the fuse will overload and fuse will turns off. Because of overloading, the fuse automatically turns off. If the fuse is not presented, the switchboard will cause electrical fuse. There are three laws in electric current: Ohm's law, the junction law, loop law. First, we discuss about Ohm's law. The current through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference applied between its ends, provided its temperature remains constant. The junction law: the sum of the currents entering into the junction must equal the sum of currents leaving the junction. Loop law: the algebraic sum of the potential difference across various components is closed circuit loop must be zero. This is called electrical potential difference. Ohm's law limitations. Limitation of Ohm's law. The limitations of Ohm's law are explained as follows. This law cannot be applied to unilateral networks. A unilateral network has unilateral elements like diode, transistors, etc., which do not have same voltage current relation for both directions of current. Here you are seeing the Ohm's law image. V inversely proportional to I. Also we can say V equals to I by R. You are seeing the connection, parallel connection. These points are electrically common. There are the connections are with parallel. These points are electrical common. Now you are seeing the potential difference. Here you can see the diagram. Batteries lift charges to a higher potential. There is a potential difference because each coulomb of charge has a different potential energy at either end of a battery. Potential difference: V equals to E by Q. E is energy, Q is charge. 1 watt equals to 1 joule by C. What is resistivity? Resistivity is just a property of conductor. Every material has a resistivity. It is actually the resistance of 1 meter long piece of wire with a cross sectional area of 1 meter square. As you can imagine, this is always a very low number. For copper, proportional, P equals to 1.72 into 10 power of minus 8 ohm meter. P equals to RA by L units ohm meter. You can see the series connected. This is called series connection. Only one path for current to flow. When current is shocked you are seeing the series connection, which are simple circuit, series circuit, parallel circuit. In parallel circuit, the connection is in parallel, which are with two conductors. In series connection, in only one connection, there are connected two electrical bulbs. In simple circuit, only one electric bulb. In parallel connection, if one connection is diffused, the another connection will work. Thanks for watching, guys.